everybody, this is Jean. Welcome to my craft space. Today I'm doing Mike Deakin's Mission Inspiration for August. There are 3 colours, there are 8 prompts, and there are several words to choose from. And on this occasion I have managed to use all of the prompts and the colours and one of the words, which is fairly unusual. The first prompt was to use book text to cover the page. And I haven't covered the page, but I have put several pieces of book text on the page. The second prompt was to use a thin layer of gesso or paint over the page, and I've chosen to use 2 of the colours here, the grey at the top and the peach at the bottom. So I've used Payne's Grey mixed with gesso, and then I've used, and I did have to add some water to that, and then I've used pure pumpkin, also mixed with gesso, and again I've added a bit of water to help it to spread and blend. I didn't have any buttermilk, but I did have a gelato that was called buttercream. So again, I've mixed it with a bit of gesso. And I think the idea here, I was trying to create some clouds in a grey sky. This is Distress Ink and a homemade stamp. And the Distress Ink, yeah, I can't remember. This is my focal point, and I had wanted to use this focal point for a long time. And when I saw the colour scheme for this page, I thought this was just perfect, perfectly matched the colours that had been suggested. But it took me a long time to find a quote to go with it. I do like to have words on my page. I do like there to be some meaning to it. This is the next stage, which is to add washi tape or strips of pattern paper. So again, I've got this washi tape which just happens to be the right colour. So I've used it as a sort of ground to stand my focal point on. Then it was stamping with texture paste. So this is texture paste mixed with Payne's Grey, but this time I've made it darker. This is a homemade stamp. I think there is a very similar Tim Holtz one, but as I'm not buying things at the moment, I actually made this one. And I've put texture paste through it, and then I've laid it down on the page and rubbed through the excess. And here I'm just drying it off. And then I forgot to show this, but I used the texture paste with the pumpkin again, and I made a bit of a sun. And then it was add splatters. Again, this is Payne's Grey, but this is as it comes, watered down. And then here I am sticking down my quote. and outlining my quote, which is just, this is just a fine liner. Because this was printed out on inkjet paper, I didn't want to use my Stabilo wool, and so what I've done is to use a charcoal pencil to put some shading around the focal image. And then I decided to put some shading around the washi tape as well. And then the last step was to put on a border, and I just did a simple dotted border using a Sharpie. So there we are, mission accomplished. I quite like this one. I like this colour scheme because it went with my focal point. Yeah, so all that remains for me to say is thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.